Hi there, time for another Match Attax video. This time we've got something pretty cool. We've got the SPFL Match Attax cards for 2019-20. But what we've managed to do here is we managed to pick out some of the packs that contain the shirt relic cards, either match worn or player worn cards, and some of them are pretty cool. We've opened three, and the ones we've got here, we've got one there for Michael Smith, and you can see that's a pretty cool part of the shirt. I think it's this part of this Save the Children logo, so that's a pretty cool one that we've got so far. And then the other two we've got the Arbroath away, and then we've got one there for Dre Wright. So another pretty cool part, you can see this is quite a light blue, so I think this comes from the top part of the shirt up there as opposed to the darker blue, which I think a lot of the other colours will be. So that's a pretty cool part as well. But like I said, what we've managed to do here, we've managed to get 10 further packs, which all should contain shirt cards. So if we open up these and let's see what we get. Obviously there are 33 to collect, so there are quite a lot to get hold of. But check out the other video, we've pretty much got a full set of those already. So we'll check out the other video on that, but also please drop us a message if you've got any that we need. So obviously we like to get full sets of all of these collections. So first of all here we have a star player card there for Michael O'Halloran. Then we've got a goalkeeper card there for Neil Parry. And then we've got a pretty cool Chris Miller card. The interesting thing with this is that Chris Miller is pictured in a blue and white kit, but all of the card sections seem to be sort of this reddish colour. But you've got a nice section there, it's not a plain section, it's got lots of stripes, so that is a nice one to start with. On to the second pack. Obviously you get one shirt card and two base cards. It does say, I think somewhere on here, it will say, it usually says shirt cards replaces between 4 and 5 or 3 and 4 cards. Obviously when you get the shirt card you won't still get the regular amount of base cards. And then we have a Richard Tate star player, and then we have a Lewis Mansell, and then we have another pretty cool looking card there for Bob McHugh. Again, not just a regular single pattern there, we've got the diagonal stripes pattern on there again, which is another nice variation to the cards. On to the third pack. In here we have Ross Draper, and then we have a base card tactic boost card there for +10, and then we've got another Chris Miller card, again not quite as colourful as the other one, but a nice variation to just a regular plain red section. But obviously all of these shirt cards are pretty cool, and they are, so far they've all been match worn cards, so they're not just a shirt that someone's worn, they've actually worn them in a game. And then next we have the Inverness Caledonian Thistle badge, and then we have Andy Ryan, and then we have the, again, another match worn card there for Keegan Jacobs. It's just a regular plain section of the shirt, but again, any match worn card is always a nice addition. So on to packet number 5. In here we've got a St Mirren badge, and we've got a James Penrice base card, and then we've got a Niall McGinn shirt card, again a player worn shirt card this time rather than a match worn shirt card. So obviously the player has worn it, and whether he was a sub or how that works, I'm not entirely sure how Topps work that, but a player worn shirt this time rather than actually a match worn shirt. So 5 down and 5 to go. Here we have a Livingstone badge, and then we have a Queen of the South badge. Obviously, some of the badges are foils, and obviously for some of the lower teams, they're just regular sort of base card looking cards. Then we have Michael Smith. Again, obviously we saw that in a packet we opened previously with a nice section of the logo, but this one's again just a regular plain one, and again a player worn shirt rather than match worn. I would say at this point, just obviously for any Rangers fans expecting to find a Rangers shirt, for some reason Topps released 33 variations of these cards, but none for Rangers. I think there are 3 for Celtic, but none for Rangers. So then we've got a Ross Draper style player again, and then we've got Joe Cardle, and then we have a Greg Keelty match worn shirt card this time. Again, a white and a small section of blue there, so a nice variation. I suspect obviously with blue and white stripes, quite a lot of these will be multi coloured patches. So 3 packs on there. So in here we have Craig Sibbald, star player, and then we have Liam Donnelly. And then the shirt card here, we have again a match worn card there for Darren McGregor. So again, another nice card, single colour. Obviously a lot of that colour is just the single green with obviously the white arms. And sponsors, logos and badge. On to packet number 9. So in here we have the Livingston badge again. And then we have Kyle Jacobs. And then we have another Bob McHugh card, fairly similar to what we had before, but the shirt is the alternative where it's sort of rotated around 90 degrees. Again, another nice addition. So the 10th and final pack. And here we've got Greenock Morton badge, and then we've got Nicky Clark base card, and the 10th and final card that we've got here is David Gray. Again, a regular section of the shirt, but like we said for McGregor, also a big chunk of that is the regular green colour. So that's what we've got there. So we'll just have a quick look at what we've got here. You can see we've got all 10 cards there. There are a couple of duplicates there. I've got 8 different ones, which are all pretty cool, and again the majority of them are match worn shirts, which is pretty nice as well. But like I said before, please check out the other videos. I think there are still a couple of these that we need. If you've got any of those, please drop us a message. And likewise with the base cards, we're going to do a binder update in the next day or so. I think we need about 45 or so. So please check that one out as well. But otherwise, please like, subscribe, check out the other videos, and we will see you very soon.